We have our get out of dungeon almost free card. Oh wow, it does really almost kill them. What are we doing? There we go. Trying to heal anybody for a little bit. Thankfully that wasn't against Lessons, would have surely killed him. Didn't even get any money from that fight. Oh, but a little bit of antidote. So used to just seeing the nothing screen that I'm already hitting the wrong button every time that comes up. Alright, well, that is considered the first dungeon. We have defeated the first dungeon. As long as something funky doesn't happen to us on the way back to town. Alright, get off your knees, Lessons. It's not becoming... No, I'm gonna stay that way? Fine, whatever. Slowly but surely. Oh, Lessons got Spirit up, whatever the hell that is. Slowly but surely, though, we are getting there. Whatever you might want to consider there to be. Alright, let's zoom on down, heal up all our wounds. $1,447 gil, ain't too bad. Get that weapon. Oh, and probably a longbow too while we're here. You know what? Maybe not. Instead of random consideration, maybe not. Change out that with this. Attack 20. Rafferty is turning into the badass of the group, I think. Wait, who needed what now? You got mail. Guess you've got everything there. I guess all we actually did need was... okay. We're plus up on money now. Sell the axe. And then go talk to the guy who wanted the mithril to prove we were legit. Hey, who are you? Oh yeah, you're the little girl we saved. Nelly, thanks for saving me. Oops. No? You know anything about the mithril you were standing next to either? Okay. Wait. Anything to learn? No. Go talk to your dad. You saved my daughter. Thank you. That cowardly Borgin had been threatening Nelly to get to me. If there's anything I can do, just help. Just ask. Well, the airship? Sid's leading expert on airships. Mithril. Cave behind Summit Falls used to be an old mithril mine. The deepest parts of the cave still have mithril deposits. Yeah, actually, I already have it. Wild Rose. You know nothing about Wild Rose? I've got mithril. You better get that mithril back to Altier. Okay, didn't remember that I was supposed to be bringing it back to Altier. Okay, you don't care about mithril, you don't care about the ring, you don't care about the canoe. Are you a vampire? No, okay. Just kind of checking on everything. Oh, wait, yeah, Sid doesn't live in this town, so I can't use him as a way to get out. Alright. What about here? I have 892, and everything else is expensive. Seems to me warp might be a good spell to get. If it actually can warp me to another town, just a guess. Okay. I think I walked here. And the town I came from was to the south. So that might be the play. You just keep attacking. You burn them to the ground. You thunderstruck. You do that thing that you do. At this point, nobody else might be able to get to activate lessons. Ironically, I think in this game, lessons might have turned into the black mage. Rafferty remains the red mage. Right, where am I going? What is the actual plan here? I think overall the Final Fantasy I playthrough was something like 30 hours. Which has been my joke this whole time, because apparently the average playthrough for Final Fantasy I is 17 to 20 hours. So I was considerably slower at it than the normal gamer. Like I said, I died a lot. And I carried through to this game. Alright, fire up. Thunder down. You do you, buddy. You do you. I mean, that's up to the GM. I mean, if you make it, like, something we can't say on air, then obviously GM's just gonna make something up on their own. So, consider it a by-game basis. I mean, like, Lessons, name on here. Also, the GM for the D&D game on Sundays. He's requested a lot of names himself. How does that not kill this thing? So I assume on his games, he'd be willing to take the NPC names as well. On the Ironclaw game, the one that would normally be happening right now, the 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Wednesday game. Oh, dead end. We actually use a random name generator. I don't know. You don't know anything about. I don't know. You don't know anything about Ironclaw, but every region has its own naming conventions. So I built a random name generator for Roll20 to randomly name the characters based on their region. There. I don't know if this is a dead end. Yeah. I mean, you would have seen it. You were here, and this is the time slot. But like I said, the GM is sick today, so no blame there. And when it comes to Pathfinder, which is the game that goes on tonight, that's up to Robert. So if you see Robert in the chat, he's the one who would decide what names go through. Although I don't see him having a problem with it, because he's doing a lot of NPC combat right now. So, odds are that your NPC name, if it goes through, would just wind up on a hobgoblin or a kobold or whatever. And we don't do D&D all day on Sundays. It's just a 6 to 10 time slot. Because we don't currently have anything else on the Sunday time slot yet, except for Traveler, which I think starts in... Oh, is this the... Oh, I got stuck on the wall and I thought the airship was coming to pick me up. We have Traveler, I think, in 2 weeks. It's going to start on Sunday as well, but that's going to be Sunday afternoon. So we'll have 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Traveler, and then 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. being D&D. And yeah, it's 5th edition D&D. Sorry, I go a bit rambly there while I'm trying to figure out with a map. Unfortunately, I've finally made forward progress in this game and I'm just utterly lost. No, it's not a fill-in time slot. It's probably one of our longest running games at this point. Lessons also ran a game of Ironclaw at one point, and then decided he wanted to do Greyhawk D&D. Well, this was a dead end too. Huh. Haven't run into Ogre Mages yet. Not particularly damaging. Oh, but he's targeting us all. I see now. But, you know, it's not a fill-in. We've been playing from level 1, and now we're level 9, so... I mean, however long that usually takes a group to get to. As far as I know, the plan is to go all the way to level 20. I mean, certainly, we don't want to have more than one D&D game on the server. I mean, honestly, not having no D&D games on the server and just having it all be other stuff, but you know, you work with what you can find. I mean, as you might have seen from the archive channel, we've had a lot of different variations of games. Yeah, no, you have, like, the same name, don't you? I mean, I just assumed that's who I was talking to, because I thought you had the same name as the person I was talking to last night. Which is why I literally just mentioned the archive. And almost down goes Rafferty. You're gonna need a heal to go out. Well, guess I cast heal too late. Crap. Did not see what the blink did. Guess is a good reason why not to go exploring in the middle of nowhere. Although I'm technically not exploring, I'm just very much lost. You know, the archive now has, the best of my knowledge, all the playlists of all the games that we ever played, so you get to see the broad spectrum of things that we've done over time. All the way from 2013 to today. Alright, now heal, assuming that Rafferty doesn't die again. Nope, he's gonna die again. It's impossible to resurrect somebody against somebody who just constantly does AoE attacks. Here's hoping this is a good level up area, though. Not area, good level up fight. So maybe we don't all die to this somehow. Oh, this I don't like. Oh. Wait, it doesn't matter if sleep only lasts for one turn. And cure. That was Eli. He's not on the server at the moment anymore. He left when he had other things to do. He's the same guy that ran one of the Myriad Song games, a session of Eclipse Phase, and Alien, the Alien RPG. What do we get? Hellfire. This game doesn't tell me what the items are. I mean, clearly it's not equipment, right? Hellfire is not a sword, right? Okay. Huh. I mean, God, I haven't seen Kids on Bikes. I know what you're talking about. Kids on Bikes is a lot like, what is that? There's an RPG that's basically like Stranger Things, but it's based on another book or TV series or something. Tales from the Loop. Kids on Bikes is a lot like Tales from the Loop, right? Sometimes it takes the brain a minute to get there. Yeah, we haven't played either of those. Like I said, if you just put a search on the Discord for the name of the game you're looking for, and it doesn't show up in the archive, then we ain't done it. Or it's either we ain't done it, or it's not named right at the playlist level. Well, I mean, that's what the looking for group chat is for. I mean, type that stuff out there and see if you can't find anything. We do have a lot of people in the server that aren't actually playing any games. Might be interested. I've seen in the looking for group chat, Oni sometimes puts stuff out there. Yeah, we Ironclaw uses D4s, D6s, D8s, D10s, D12s. For all of your stats as well. Except it doesn't explode. And poisoned. Which, as Ark has already told us, there's not going to be any experience for you. Okay. Did we circle down around the mountain? Which way did we frickin' go to get here? Oh, there we go. It's down. I know where I'm going now. Ironclaw is an anthropomorphic fantasy role-playing game. Semi-historical setting. Calabria is basically like Renaissance Europe. You choose from, I think there's like 60 to 80 species, which are like races in the game. Each one has its own set of skills and gifts, and gifts would be like the equivalent of feats in D&D, I guess. There we go. There's the town I'm looking for. And as I said before, it uses the dice system. D4s, D6s, D8s, D10s, D12s. You basically assign those to your stats. You have one bad stat, which is a D4. You have two good things that you're good at. which are your D8s, and then everything else is a D6. Your career gives you 3 skills, and whatever your career dice is, you assign to those skills. So if your career says you're good at academics, acrobatics, and melee combat, if you put a D6 in your career, you then have a D6 in each of those. And say you're rolling acrobatics, you might roll your speed and your acrobatic skill. It's a bad example, acrobatics isn't a skill in Ironclaw, but I'm trying to make a point. So say you put a D8 in your speed, and then say you have a D6 in your acrobatics from your career, you roll a D8 and a D6, and you're trying to beat a difficulty number, which might be, by standard, it's 3 or better, which means a 4 and above. So you might need 1 to do something, or if you're trying to, say, dodge somebody in combat. Yeah, I mean, it's like Fate, or, not Fate, sorry, Savage Worlds, or something like that. God, I don't need to... This is an Altier. Do you have a airship to Altier? No. I think I need to get on the boat to go to Altier. But yeah, it's, combat is that way too. You roll dice, like if I'm swinging at you with a sword, I'd roll my body dice and all my melee combat dice, and say you could try and counterattack me, which means if you succeed, you deal your damage against me. Or if you have better dodge dice, you roll your dodge dice, and we count how many dice are larger than the others. If you roll a 5 and I roll a 7 and an 8 and a 4, I'd roll 2 extra dice. Damage is based on your weapon. So my sword is a +1 sword, and I roll 2 successes against you, I've dealt 3 damage against you. If my sword has critical damage, I count how many successes past 2 are against you and add that. So 2 successes against you, +1 with critical, means I deal 4 points of damage against you. There's no hit points in Ironclaw. It is a status-based effect. So, if I do 4 points of damage against you, the next step in combat would be that you soak the damage. So you roll your armor, you roll your body. If you have resolve, you can roll your will as well. And you try and soak as much damage. Say you rolled 2 4s or better on a soak roll, you reduce the damage from 4 to 2. For being hit, you go reeling, which means that everybody who tries to attack you after that has a benefit to attack you. And then you go hurt, which means that every hits that you get after that take an additional +1 damage, so it's easier to kill you after that. And for 2 damage, you go afraid, which means you can't attack anybody, which is the game's way of saying, hey, you should probably get out of this fight, you're probably going to die. People can rally you out of being afraid if you're so obstinate that you want to stay in the fight to your death, but it's a very in-depth system, and it's not Hackmaster led at all. You really have to see it. I mean, we have multiple versions of it on the in the archive now. The Shade's Tale is the most current one. I mean, as it's literally still being played. And let's see here. Okay, I think we want to buy Shell, Protect. I don't know what Blink does, so I'll hold off on that. And we will teach Protect the lessons. And we will teach Shell 2 lessons. Lessons is our stand-in White Mage, so we're going to continue that trend. And I think that we are now heading outside to go to the boat. To go back to the town, that's 1 town away from Altier, pardon me, which I think is the plan. It's very in-depth. It sounds more complicated than it is, but I mean, if you're into Hackmaster, then it's not that complicated at all. Let's see, was there anything good here? Just want to make sure if there's any upgrades to armor or whatnot, that we get them while we're here. Probably also rested it in, just to make sure that we're full health in case we get backstabbed if we go somewhere. But like I said, you instead of classes or anything, you also have careers. Didn't see any armor. So, I mean, it's like the combination of like 70 species and hundreds of careers. Essentially no, I think they're all the same too. It's very hard for any two characters in an Ironclaw game to be the same. You would have to try. You get more likely by throwing a hand of cards on the ground and seeing 5 facing up the same way. Attack. 5 or more, so matching it up. Might as well just attack. You're never gonna get another turn. I mean, Cardinal is my favorite system. Cardinal is the system that runs Ironclaw. It also runs Myriad Song, which is a sci-fi RPG, similar vein. Kind of a Cardinal 1.5 in that it's a system that runs Urban Jungle, but Urban Jungle uses a different, kind of a different combat system. In Urban Jungle, you're trying to get to 0 damage instead of having status effects. So if you take damage that you can't get rid of, you're just KO'd, basically. So it's less about soaking and more that you have a bunch of gifts that say, hey, tap this to become afraid, and in the tapping of it you go to, you subtract damage. Just more like it makes the status effects of the other game more... what's the word I'm looking for here? You have more narrative in what's happening to you. You know, instead of going afraid because you took damage, you go afraid because I chose to be afraid in order to get rid of the damage. How did I get here? Did I come from the south? I wandered here before. This is the second town. How did I get here? Said I am no good at just coming up with game systems on my own. I'd play test game systems all day if I could, but on my own I come up with rules that nobody would ever want or need. If you look on the server, if Rafferty is around, he's actually the game creator for Ironclaw. He runs Sanguine Games. They've made a bunch of games, and most of them are on our archive as games that we played. Ironclaw, Myriad Song, Abyss, Vital Hearts, Usaki Yojimbo. Horror stories. I'm trying to think, I'm pretty sure there's more in there. Jade Claw. Like I said, bring it up in the Looking for Group channel. You might be able to find somebody to run it, or if you're going to try and run it yourself, some people to play it with you. We got a bunch of people on server. A bunch of people who love RPGs. Rafferty. He's one of the GMs, so if he's online, you should be able to see him in the GM section on top, where, you know, where it separates people by name. I think I started from here and I just wandered up. No, I can't be going up. Because I wandered up, and that's how I got to the other town in the first place. How did I get there? don't know where I'm going. I'm so lost all of a sudden. And it's so pitiful to have the character who shares my name doing 3 damage a hit. And here comes Lessons with a deadly fire. I'll definitely get a lot of money. Let me try the map. A super unhelpful map. Okay. Wherever I am, you can't get there from here. So it looks like... It's like the way over there, which must mean... Going south has to be the way. Has to be a way around that mountain. Is it this way? Final Fantasy II, the Lost in the Woods story. I mean, they're the character that's named for Raffer on here, because couldn't fit all the letters in there to get Rafferty spelled out. Oh god, this is the same dead end again, isn't it? Yep. Okay, I think I go south around the edge of this mountain range then. I really just want to get back to the first city. That's all I'm trying to do. I mean, best of luck to you. I've been trying, I think, to find another World of Darkness, no, sorry, Chronicles of Darkness GM. So I'm trying to live out the nostalgia I have for that game. I'm pretty sure if I did find another GM for it, I just wouldn't live up to the expectations, because I think I'm living in the shadow of the storyteller we had back then. But all I can do is try. Other than that, I do have the open call of looking for jams. I think I posted it on Roll20. At least around the edge of the mountains. Then I think left as far as we can go. I think last time we did that, we ran into another mountain. Yeah. I mean, originally we started on map tools, but had enough connection problems with map tools, so we stopped using that and we moved to Roll20. And I am satisfied with Roll20, and I feel no desire to change. Did we get there by riding the canoe up there? Yeah, this is the problem with having to backtrack, so I just don't remember what we did. Either way, I think we can get there by canoe. And on canoe, we don't seem to have any random encounters, so that should help. And it's south, and this should be Altier, I think. I think Altier was the first town. Apparently the filters caught you, so I don't know what you're trying to say that you've been using to do casual quick games. Alright, is this Altier? Forever end. Yeah, it has to be. This is Connor? Gordon, I was so close. Still nothing to say about the ring, huh? Burn? Let's burn. Ask him about Mithril. And Kavashan, Scott had inherited a mithril sword that had been handed down through the ages. It was truly a magnificent blade. Don't know anything about the airship. And you don't know anything about the rebellion either. Okay, into the building, I guess. No, I don't know anything about Owlbear Rodeo. Like I said, I'm happy with roll 20. I'm just gonna stick with roll 20. Old man, anything new? I've already been to Settlement. We in fact cured their problems. Please bring Mithril back to Altier. I did. I mean, I've got it. Empire has also suffered heavy losses during the Battle for Finn. In Basque, they're building the Dreadnought to compensate for those losses. Learn about the Dreadnought. Now ask about the Dreadnought. Empire is using the people of Basque to build the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought is a massive, heavily armed airship. I already know about the airship. Is this new information about the airship? A man named Sid, former leader of Finn's White Knights, built an airship. He became obsessed with this airship and flew away from Finn. He now lives in Poft, granting travelers the passage on his airship for a fee. He uses this money to make further refinements to his airship. Yeah, I already know, I wrote it. Please find that Mithril as soon as possible. You don't know anything about your own resistance. Cool. You found the Mithril. Please hand it over to Tabul in the weapon shop. Now we'll be able to fight the Empire with equal strength. Want the ring? No, you're not caring about the ring. Ooh, vampire? Nope, not a vampire. Well, Hellfire. Okay. To the weapon shop. Well, Eli did anyway. I mean, we don't have them personally set up, but certain map tools have frameworks. Now, I certainly use a lot of macros from my Ironclaw characters. Let's see. Is there any improvements on armor here? Or is it all brass? Oh, it's all leather. Just not an improvement at all. So, to the weapon shop it is. Oh, it's you, isn't it? I'm just a batty old man. Don't know anything about the airship. Don't know anything about the Dreadnought. If I had some Mithril, I could make some finer equipment. Or am I? I'm Tabul, the best blacksmith around. Give him the Mithril. That's Mithril. I'll start making new equipment. I guess that must be you. Great. Now, if only I knew what this stuff was by the pictures. Guessing that's a sword. Don't know what this is. That must be a spear, and that must be a dagger. Okay, that's a javelin, that's a staff. It's a broadsword. Okay. I can use one, I can use one shop to figure out what the other shop is selling. Did he give you the mithril gear over here at the armor smith? Yes. Okay. Mithril helmets for everybody, I guess? Let's start with mithril helmets. Helmet, mithril helmet, and a mithril helmet. Then we're just gonna have to grind up gear for everyone else again. Your defense is 10, and now it's 12. And lessons goes from 10 to 12. Oh, there we go. And then Rafferty goes from 10 through 12. And then we sell that stuff back to you. Alright, which leaves you 500, which is enough for a mithril shield for myself, because I'm a greedy bastard. Boom. There we go. And we can sell that back too. Okay, and then I guess we go back and talk to... I don't remember her name. Princess, the Queen. We can't even wash our face like we could in the first game. Hey, were you there before? You must destroy the Dreadnought before it's completed. I'm gonna join the rebel army and fight. Take that, Darth Vader. Blow that Dreadnought to bits. Bast is controlled by the Dark Knight. He used hypnosis to manipulate the minds of the townspeople. Can't tell if they want us to go to Bafsk now or not. I see a great evil in the skies, like roiling storm clouds. Dreadnought's construction is overseen by the Dark Knight, a competent adversary. Fortunately, he was called back to Palamencia. The theft of the Mithril has literally knocked the Empire off balance. The Dreadnought must be destroyed. We have a man in Bast. He's found a way to reach the Dreadnought. It must be destroyed. I have full confidence that you and Minyu on this task. It will be accomplished. Okay. So I guess we're going to Bafsk while the Dark Knight is in Palamencia. If only there was a person that was here to tell us directions. Yeah, spend the night, heal up. And then I guess we'll go back to the place with the airship to see if he knows where Bafsk is. Again, it's just a better flaw of the game is that I don't actually know where to go most of the time. We haven't been to Bafsk before. I doubt it's one of the towns we've been to, so I think I would have noticed a giant dreadnought being constructed. Okay, travel the sea. And you go to Oft. I've only played one Dragon Quest game, so it's not even my thing, and I don't remember if I beat it or not. Where are you, Sid? This is Paluma. Sid's in the next town. I gotta ride the boat to the town that Sid's in. Because yeah, I mean, even in the town, the games, I did play the Dragon Quest game. There we go. It was more modern. It wasn't old school like this. But that's the point. Trying to play old school. Okay, and then Sid should be in this town, and we can see if he can fly us to Bafsk. Let's see, does he know anything about the Dreadnought? That oversized garbage scow? Airship saying about how big you build them. You want on the airship, you gotta pay the guy behind me. Don't know anything about that. Don't know anything about that. And of course, I'm just a little too broke to be able to afford a trip to Bafsk. I'm not gonna go out there and get into another fight. I'm just gonna hit up a shop here and sell something. And sell an antidote. Boom. Now I can afford to go to Bafsk. There we go. Doctor's assistant again. The plot of this game? So far, the plot of this game is that we're a bunch of kids that tried to escape our town that the Empire was invading. The Empire knocked us all out, and then we woke up back in Altier, where the Resistance is at, and the last couple of towns that haven't been taken over by the Empire. There's like a borderline of towns that the Empire has taken over, and that we're trying to join the Resistance because our hometown of Finn that we were escaping from has been taken over, and apparently everybody that we knew is either captured there or dead. I'm hazy on that aspect. I mean, the fourth member of our party is one of our friends, and apparently they're not in our party right now, because I guess they've been captured too. So now we're trying to join the Resistance in order to fight the Empire to free our hometown or something. And we did that by freeing the enslaved men of Salamandra from the mines where they were mining Mithril. We brought the Mithril back to Altier so that their equipment could be upgraded to fight the Empire, who was obviously mining the Mithril. And now we're heading off to Bafsk to try and destroy their airship, which is being called the Dreadnought. Wait. Yeah, I said to... I just paid for a ride to Bafsk. Great, now I'm forgetting how do we get... We'll just leave the town now to go? I've kind of forgotten. Okay, there it is. I thought I paid for it and I wasn't getting the ride. Oh, the thing that I saw in the background. Okay, let me save while I'm here. Okay, now we're here. You'll need a pass to board the Dreadnought. Okay, they have a man in Bafsk, which should help us. You are the only one that looks different from everybody else. Organ, work. The sooner we finish, the greater my glory. Okay, this is the guy that they called Dastard. He doesn't know the code word for the Resistance. He doesn't know anything about Mithril, doesn't know anything about the airship, doesn't know anything about the Dreadnought. I've got nothing to learn from him. Maybe they're up here. No, this is where you resurrect. I mean, already in the first 6 hours, or the first 3 hours, the first hour, there's more plot in this game than there was in Final Fantasy I. Okay, I don't have money. I don't have enough money by 100 times for any of that. They have a man here. We can goof off more with the lazy Borgin in charge. Oops, you didn't hear that. Nothing to learn. General Borgin needs to be more firm with these peasants. My concern with talking to these people is if you talk to somebody in Finn, dude just kills you. It's like does 300 damage a hit and you can't hurt him. They're making us work like slaves. I can't remember what it was like when the Dark Knight was in command. Back to work. Dark Knight ever going to return? There's a rebel spy masquerading as an Imperial soldier. Go talk to him. Yes, I know. I'm looking for him. What do we got? The normal stuff. Where? Where is this guy? Probably the guy out there in the trees. Okay, and you got worse equipment here than I've already been trying to get. Assuming this is the spy. That Borgin is a buffoon. Nope, you're just a weird guy hiding in the woods. Need a pass. You're with rebels, you have to destroy the Dreadnought. Well, you're a haughty one. Yes, I know, but where? None of you guys. Which one? Not you. Not you. I did talk to you, didn't I? Not you. I did talk to you too, right? Wait a second, I didn't ask you about the Wild Rose, did I? You're one of us! I had to keep my cover while the Dark Knight was the commander. Don't know anything about Mithril, don't know anything about airship. So you want to destroy the Dreadnought, I'm on your side. There's an entrance to the sewers up ahead. It leads to the Dreadnought. Good luck. There we go. You save down here? No. The guys from the Thriller music video. Right, fire it up. If that doesn't work, thunder it down. Apparently they were a lot easier to kill than I thought. Oh, it's probably because it leveled up to Fire 3 already. Go back. Don't leave treasure behind. Alright, attack the balloon, and then thunder. Thunder works real well against balloons, apparently. Okay. Now let's get us that loot that I'm sure is only like a potion or a cure, and nothing actually valuable. Longsword, cool. We didn't just buy one of those ourselves. Oh, really? Didn't kill that one. Didn't expect it. Well, at least the money's good. Gotta explore every direction because we want all the loot possible. Why is there a soldier down here? I feel like the hits, when you took hits in Final Fantasy I, they were more palpable as well. It wasn't just one guy who shook on the screen. Burning our way through. Hopefully earning some sort of bonus to fire. Thunderstruck. And then all physical from here. Just to get in those physical points. this way. No, there was nothing on top either. And thunder them all. I think when you spread out the damage, it divides it up. I'm probably missing out on a lot of damage. Right, south. I guess might as well give Menu the longbow. It's not like we're saving it for somebody else. Fire it up. Thunder it down. And then shoot the soldier. Thankfully, I've come very good with a sword. Take out the armor. Oh. I kind of thought that was going to be the end of the sewer for some reason. Yeah, specifically because we went down one. So I thought if we went back up one, that was going to be it. What am I doing? Attack, you fool. I guess I specifically just didn't imagine that the airship area was to be elevated so high that I had to go down one to get up two. Just slap a Rafferty around. And lessons for a critical. Unfortunately, he mistargeted Raktus, so we couldn't end this in one turn. And there we go. Good to know that was a dead end with no reward in it. I mean, do you consider those pajamas, Raph? Damn it, did it again. There we go. I mean, you're doing a lot better than Lessons, apparently. Took off the white robe and was just wearing nothing underneath. And physical attacks all the rest of the way. And now we've leveled Thunder up. It has to be the door out. Don't know why we would go down 2 if we have to go up 1. You know what, magic's been pretty effective against these guys. Now's the time. Just go all out, why not? Go figure. Undead are weak to fire. We're gonna go straight physical on these guys. They don't seem to take magic that hard. Apparently they are better in groups, taking physical a lot less hard than they normally have. Just keep spreading out the damage. It'll work in the end. And then there was one. Hey, Rafferty, at least we got most of your name out there. Although, to be sure, it was easier to call you Raff than Raffer. It seems like you've chosen the worst of all of your optional rap names. Dark Knight, you fools! Thought I'd return to Valencia before the Dreadnought was finished. Surrender before it's too late. Consider my words. We will meet again. Why are you leaving? Organ. Ha! Serves you right. Why are you leaving? I'm still here. Oh. That's why you're leaving. Well, at least I can save here. Wait, why are they not fighting me? Why are they just letting me stand here and watch them leave? Wait, what was in the room that you just left from? You don't just attack. They take thunder damage better. I mean, most of us are getting our full names, Raph. I got my full name. Lessons is 1 letter away. You're 2 letters away. The Griffin is just 1 letter away. I think they kidnapped Griffin at the beginning of the game. That's why he's not in the party. But I think he's Griffy now. Right. I've received a pass. What? Okay, I appreciate being teleported back to town, but... in reality, the airship already left. What do I need a pass for? Doomed. They finished the Dreadnought. We're doomed. Oh, they took all the soldiers with them. You must tell Princess Hilda about the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought headed for Poft. Oh. Well, that's not good. That's one of the 2 ports that we typically frequent. Let's see, I think I rode the airship here. There's no airship out, which means that we have to figure our way back. Menu was never good with a bow. Okay, not that menu. Look at the weird ASCII world that we've got here. Okay, it's up and around to get to the port. Okay. Let's get back to the port and hope that it hasn't been taken out by the Dreadnought. The weird airship that the Empire built that's like 5 times the size of Cid's airship, if not more. down. Go after the back row, you go after the front row, you go after the back row, you go after the front row. Why? What bugs are you talking about? I mean, this is the 1988 version of this game. Why's the airship here? I don't mean the Dreadnought airship, I mean, why is Cid's airship here? Oh, you mean it's full of bugs and that you're reading bugs, okay. I thought you saw something happen on my screen that was a bug. And another potion. Alright, are these guys freaking out about the airship too? The Dreadnought opened fire and killed everyone. I see you're still here, and that guy over there is still here. Granted, I don't see anybody else wandering around. Check the weapon shop. These dudes are still in here. Didn't quite kill everyone. Hell, they opened fire and they didn't kill Cid's airship. Move, move, move. Thank you. Yeah, to be fair, most of the people in this room are gone too. Now, I want to ask about the Dreadnought. You need to blow up that engine to destroy that ugly thing. Airships are powered by sunfire. The Dreadnought is no different. Oh, let me learn about sunfire. I'm gonna ask you about sunfire. Controlling sunfire is tricky, but the flames get too high, that'll blow up. Alright, engines. Powered by sunfire. You don't know anything about Mithril or the resistance. Okay. Nothing. Anything about the pass? No. Can you take me to Altier? No. So I think we gotta go by boat to the other place. Till Gil to go to the other port. Hopefully not everyone's dead to a Dreadnought. Well, let's see what they have to say. You're only going to tell me about the ride. I'm hurt. I don't think I'm gonna make it. So I guess what you're telling me is the Dreadnought has been here too. I killed my daughter. Chuck. The Dreadnought attacked. Okay. We're piecing it together. Okay, let's see. On the map. What's the way? Okay, across the lake. Now I remember. And then south. Let's see if we can cut across here before the encounter system hits us. I mean, it doesn't really matter, Raph, because I use shields. Because I would rather evade than deal more damage. Alright, back to Altier. Where it seems most people are gone, because clearly the Dreadnought must have come through here too. Okay. Not great. Oh, but you people are still here. Yep. We already know it's son of... whatever. Please, Lord, save our king. Oh yeah, maybe I should have talked to the dead, dying guy. I don't think you two were sitting here before. The Dreadnought attacked. At least our hideout is safe. Everyone who was outside is dead. You know, I guess in the remake, the CGI for this scene must be amazing. Stay here and hold out until you return. The Dreadnought attacked Altair. Fortunately, the hideout is unscathed. The townspeople have taken refuge here. Alright, hard to talk to, guy. They finally finished the Dreadnought. I was there. I called it. Obviously, the task was more than you could handle. Shut up, old fat guy. Many were hurt by the Dreadnought's attack. My father's condition is worsening from all the stress. Is there nothing you can do, Minu? It is my duty to ease the pain of the wounded. I shall remain here to watch over the king. I take my leave of you. Raktus, waste no time in destroying the Dreadnought. Minu leaves the party. He knows nothing of Sunfire, or the Dreadnought, or the airship, or Mithril, or the Resistance. I have nothing to learn from her. My father's condition is improving thanks to Minu. Sunfire is the crest of the kingdom of Kashan. Its flame still burns on the ground floor of Kashan Keep. Scott and Gordon have told me that the flame cannot be passed to just any torch. Perhaps we can use Sunfire to destroy the Dreadnought. Ah! Then you must depart for Kashan Keep at once. Shid's airship can take you there. What can you use to bring the Sunfire back? We're taking the Dreadnought. That thing is so horrible. Mithril. Wild Rose. Nothing to learn. We'll use the spring to bring... We'll bring it back on a canoe. We'll use garlic. We'll use hellfire. Oh, wait, what if we... use this pass? Nope, okay. Okay, you're still against us. No. Also no. Maybe dying dad has something to say about this. Yeah, I know the king's not well. So many perished in the Dreadnought's attack. Perhaps we should surrender. You know anything about Sunfire? Scott sealed the gates of Kashan Keep to protect the Sunfire in case they were defeated in battle. You will need the Goddess's Bell to break the seal. Learn about the Goddess's Bell. Ask about the Goddess's Bell. The whereabouts of the bell are known only to the Kashan royal family. This is the expert in the airships. Not Mithril. So we need to talk to the Kashan royal family. The king's illness is severe. There's little I can do. What do you know about the Goddess's Bell? Gordon would know where the bell is kept, but I haven't seen him lately. Someone close to Scott or Gordon may know where to find it. God, it was so long ago that somebody wanted me to show the... Somebody... God, Scott wanted me to bring the ring to somebody and then tell them that he loved them before he died. And I cannot remember who it was. And now that everyone's scattered and moved around because of the Dreadnought, I'm certainly not going to recognize them by their sprite. Every 3 years I celebrate a festival of the flame in Kashan. The Sunfire is passed to Egil's torch while its brazier is cleaned. That's apparently not something we can learn about. Is there anything down here? Just an empty room. Oh, that explains it. That this was a teleportation circle. that we were pulled to safety from. I can't use it, but, you know. Okay, well, then we gotta find that person that we can talk to about the ring. I don't think they were in this town. So yeah, this is the resurrect area. You know, you think you'd be fine as the king, die of sickness, just get resurrected. Alright, well, we're gonna save here. We have been going for a little over 3 hours now, and that's usually about the time where I stop, but I went a little bit extra because we got a little interrupted, and I wanted to fill the time in. But, yeah, thank you guys for coming around for another episode of Game Master, where we try and beat the Final Fantasy series. I'm choking here at the very end. But yeah, thank you. I'll be back again probably tomorrow at the same time, where we'll try to make a little bit more progress. Bye-bye now.